Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So, I tried to get this video out earlier, but this is why this is either a late video when you're seeing it or early in the morning. This is middle of the night because I literally recorded something and my mic wasn't even, my mic was not working for some weird reason. I had to reset everything for the microphone. So that was a wasted time, and I had to upload this later. So, news, updates for the Philadelphia Eagles, a couple things I do want to talk about. Let's get straight into it.
We better turn. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
What is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day right now. If you guys haven't, check out the new Discord in the description below. I'm trying to pump this out as much as possible. Want people to join my community on Discord. It's been a lot of fun on there. We have over 230 members and counting as of right now within a few days, which has been kind of crazy. So definitely check that out. But I want to go over some news, a few things, and obviously some added things since my video before earlier in the day couldn't get it done, or I got it done, but the video kind of messed up. So found some more news injury report wise, which really all I've been worrying about the Jordan Davis stuff, but looks like Maddox has a hamstring injury or has had one this week. So already enough. You don't have Jordan Davis up the middle now with Maddox. Now you lose him. And I don't know if he's not playing. So I don't know if this was during practice. This was from the Thursday night game. So I'm not sure if this lingered from that Thursday night game whatsoever. But Josiah Scott probably going to get another chance, which I'm not a fan of Josiah Scott whatsoever. But obviously there is a plan behind it, and hopefully they do fix this. We don't know until we update tomorrow. We talk about on the shakedown tomorrow night of what's going to happen with Maddox. We'll probably find out the news hopefully Saturday, hopefully Sunday, depending on what's going on. But we did find out some news about Jordan Davis as well at practice. No brace, no boot, no nothing. Rumors that he should be back by the Tennessee game. We all know offensive line for the Tennessee Titans pretty bad. Derrick Henry really runs that offense. Malik Willis, high ceiling, great arm, but it's very raw in the league right now. It's going to be well needed. As for our schedule going forward, that Tennessee game might be a little tough. I mean, I think as if you had to give me a choice of teams that are tough on the rest of the schedule, I would say that the Tennessee Titans is probably the toughest game that we have on it. Got to go to Green Bay, facing Aaron Jones. There's good running backs that you're going to have to face. And, a lot of, Eagles fans are starting to realize that Jordan Davis is a big part of this defense. Okay, this is my favorite guy coming out of the draft. I said that Jordan Davis was going to be in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform, okay? And, once he gets his conditioning up and once he gets into next offseason and next year, man, he's going to be a total wrecking ball. Can't wait. The run game has been fantastic. I think he only has like a half sack or a half a sack or a sack or something like that for the year. So the run game, he's clogged the hole and, obviously making room for these linebackers to hit their lanes. And unfortunately, they have to overcompensate. They have to compensate for this injury, and for right now, just for a few weeks. We're lucky that it wasn't anything more serious. See, when it was an ankle injury, I said, "Damn, thank God, it's nothing worse than that." I think it's going to be exciting to get him back, but the Eagles can compensate for what Jordan Davis is not in this defense, for the next few weeks, and like I said, we had a little bit of issue with the Texans, and they did it on purpose. I mean, they only had one guy stacked in the box. They were getting automatic 5+ yards a carry, plus not even tackling on top of it, which was really bad. So hopefully they cleaned up a lot of that stuff with the extra mini bye week we've had from Thursday Night Football now to Monday Night Football against the Washington Commanders. They had enough time to clean up some stuff and get some stuff done. So hopefully the tackling is better, and hopefully we stuff the run a little bit, because I don't want guys just to run on us for nothing. No Jordan Davis. It's definitely hurts us, but it doesn't make me want to go out and get a free agent. I think they could definitely compensate for this injury. I have no issue with you have linebackers to get some stuff done, guys. I know that Fletcher Cox, Hargrave will probably get a little bit more reps. Probably brought up Marvin Wilson once again for this week for extra defensive tackle depth. And stuff like that. So the Jordan Davis news is good news, but not coming back for another few weeks. And I would kind of wait, as soon as he's ready, I would give him as much time as possible to be 100%. Don't put him out there when he's kind of still injured or the ankle's feeling a little bit better. No, you want to put him in there when he's 100% and then work from there. Because the good thing is we have enough games where he could start, he comes back, work himself through some games, get used to it, you know what I mean? And then he'll be back to normal, ready for the playoffs, ready to go. which is great. I want to talk about the Washington Commanders. Obviously it's different. Taylor Heineke is the new quarterback. They lost against the Vikings last week, and they gave the Vikings a run for their money last week. Terry McLaurin is becoming, I think the number one receiver in contested catching, which is fantastic. He's been playing like there's no tomorrow. And obviously you have McKissick in the run game, Thompson in the run game. So you have good running backs there. Defensive line is still good for Washington. I don't know if Chase Young is coming back. That one's going to be interesting. I don't know. Even if he comes back, when you're coming off of an ACL, if you're coming off and you're trying to play your first game, I know he had the ACL last year, and really coming off of that, playing into your first game, how much damage is he really going to do this week? I don't think any news has actually come about him even playing in this game, so I'm not even really sure, to be honest with you. But, definitely something to watch out for, since Jerry Hughes kind of gave us a problem last week. But like I said, it was a short week from Sunday to Thursday. From Sunday to Thursday, it was a really short week. And, just imagine, guys, we went from a Sunday game to a Thursday game, an away game in Houston. We had a 3-4 hour flight. You had walkthrough practices for not even 3 days. And the guys were still banged up, so Eagles still got the win out of that. Wasn't the most prettiest game I've seen, but the Eagles got to 8-0 out of it, and I thought they did a pretty good job, and I thought they made the adjustments offensively, defensively. It was a little scary at times, but I don't know what Jonathan Gannon's doing, just letting these guys get free yards off the line, especially letting receivers off like there's no tomorrow. You have the cornerbacks to play man-to-man and just let your linebackers attack, and they just didn't do that. Which allowed bad tackling to big screen plays, a lot of yards for screens, and, just free runs up the middle. Just didn't look pretty to me. But Washington Commanders is any team going forward. It doesn't matter what it is. And I like the thing that A.J. Brown did say in the locker room today. He talked about the Eagles are not looking ahead to the playoffs. The Eagles are not looking ahead. Once you start looking ahead, your team starts to bog down. They get way too cocky, way too confident. There's nothing wrong with confidence, but you got to keep your mind straight going through every week, game to game. They know what they are. They know they're 8-0 right now. They know they're on top of the world right now. And they're just very confident, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they got to keep, and I think Jalen Hurts is a big part of it, kind of gravitating those players towards him, that he is the leader and he will keep these guys on the right path, which is a good thing. But, William Jackson from the Washington Commanders was traded to Pittsburgh for a 6th-round conditional, so they don't have William Jackson at all. So, secondary-wise, we could throw on them. I'm not worried about that. The defensive line, I still think we could run on them regardless. If Chase Young is out, even better for us. I think they could just, at this point, just get a win in Philadelphia. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm not taking any team lightly in front of us, because every time we win a game, it gets harder. Teams will be more prepared. Teams are going to try to figure out how to stop the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's what they're going to try to do. You know what I mean? So every team is going to give their best every single week. And this is the divisional matchup, guys. Like, we had 9 sacks against Carson Wentz. Obviously, by this week, I was hoping Carson was going to show his face in Philadelphia, which I was so excited for, because I want to see the crowd reaction. And he would have got probably mentally discouraged in Philadelphia, and forget it, he probably would have got sacked another 9 times. But Taylor Heineke's in there. Nothing better, but could throw inaccurately on pressure if they don't respect him that much. I thought Davis Mills last week, so much time to throw last week, and just didn't blitz. I don't think they blitzed one time in that Texans game. And they just got to do it, man. They just got to do it. But every time, and then, once you're in a good lead, you make these quarterbacks throw. And because of good coverage, too, you get these sacks. You get these turnovers. And our secondary has been bona fide in that with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. 5 picks, leads the league in interceptions. James Bradbury has won and lost, some battles, but that guy fights all game, man. He is, I got to give it to Bradbury. I don't care if he gets a couple penalties in the game. That man fights, that guy makes plays, and he comes back with a vengeance. And Slay, no one wants to throw his way regardless. And if you don't have Avonte Maddox in this game, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. You're going to have to try to get pressure, because they're just going to throw up the middle. Whatever they're going to do, I don't know. They're just going to try to run the ball as much as possible. But with their running back core as of right now, I think as a group running back-wise, I think it's 640 yards. So they have that much of some yards under them right now, and I think they could be stopped, guys. Like I said, the rest of the schedule, I'm not going to say, oh, it's a cakewalk, it's easy. It's not, because we keep winning. It gets harder. The pressure elevates. For fans, it elevates. For the players, it definitely elevates more to what that team could bring. Every team's going to give you their best. It is what it is, man. Like, they just got to play tough. They got to play confident, and that's really it. The Eagles have been through every type of adversity I've ever seen. But the only thing they haven't really been through is a loss and how they come off of a loss, which it's not saying that I want them to lose, but that's they're playing the course really nicely, and they're very focused, and it is what it is. That's just the way they play, and the confidence level is through the roof. So I think they could beat anybody, fight anybody, and I will go to battle with them every day. I will watch them every single week. That's how much confidence I have in them as of right now. So this game is a good one. It's an NFC East matchup on Monday night, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see if the Eagles get to 9-0. Leave a comment in the comment section below. What would you do if Avonte Maddox is not playing? Are you putting Josiah Scott in there? Are you changing up what they do formation-wise, defensively? Jordan Davis not in for another week. Does Gannon need to do more against the for the run defense and just not give so much easy yards, and just having confidence in our offense is great, but what if our offense starts struggling in a game? Is our defense still going to play conservative? It just makes no sense at some points. But they're 8-0, they're winning this way, and it's hard to fight against it. Even though we nitpick at a lot of things, because we're Eagles fans, that's what we got to do sometimes. So that's about it, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, like the video. If you guys haven't either, by the time this video ends, this is the plan for the weekend. For Sunday, I will be streaming the Giants at 1, the Cowboys at 4:25, and then a stream that night. So we'll actually have a big day on Sunday, even though we're not playing. 3 streams on Sunday for the NFC East matchups. The only matchup I'm not watching is the I don't know if the Commanders already played. Probably not. Obviously we're facing the Commanders. Never mind. Forget what I just said. And then come Monday, I'll be streaming, obviously, the Eagles versus Commanders in Philadelphia at the link. And that's pretty much about it. So I will see you guys on the next one. You guys have a fantastic weekend. I will see you on Sunday. SHAKESQUAD up, follow us. Peace out, guys. Peace.